What's going on, guys? Today we are going to talk about 5 different leadership styles. And if you're about to start your very own adult day center, or you're about to lead a team and you're not sure what leadership style is yours, you're going to want to tune in, because this is going to be a very important message to help you figure out what is your style and how can you improve upon it. But first, like, comment, subscribe, show a little love. Look, we don't charge a fee. We put out this content for free to help you become a better adult day care operator. And the only thing we ask is that you like, comment, and just show a little love. My boy Dre, he needs it. Give it to him. All right, what's going on, guys? My name is Chris Chan, the founder and CEO of Active Age Daytime Senior Care. And today we're talking about these 5 different leadership styles. I actually got this information from one of our, this think tank I went on with my good friend James Lee, and one of the takeaways was how to lead in the senior care field. And what I loved about it is this takeaway was very relatable and it could be extremely helpful if you're self-aware of where you fall at on this chart. And we're going to talk about these different styles. But number one is that it's important to know that leadership is a blend of both love and discipline. And so that's why we have this little chart here, this handy dandy chart with discipline and love, low and high, and we're gonna get into it. But in the book, Building the Best, 8 Proven Leadership Principles by a guy named John, and I don't know his last name, is like Eades, we can call him John E. Okay, so from our boy John E., Building the Best, 8 Proven Leadership Principles, he talks about these 5 different styles of leadership. And it's very important that you understand the style that you are, and so you can know what you need to do to become an excellent leader to empower your team. So that being said, we have these 5 different boxes, these 5 different styles. Number 1 here, manage, is on the low discipline and the low love category, okay? So what does that mean? What is this style? Typically, this style is someone that has a position, they have a title, and people work for this leader, they work for this manager, but they don't follow this leader. So typically in this case, a person who maybe is a manager that doesn't have the training or hasn't taken the time to self-evaluate, they might be more of a manager. They might be, they might be more concerned with kind of managing certain tasks, but they also are not disciplined enough to hold other people accountable, and they don't necessarily always follow through, and they also don't have a high level of emotional intelligence. And so in some cases, a person with this kind of managed style of leadership is going to be someone that has a title, and they think they have position and authority because of that title, but not because they inspire their team and not because they hold their team accountable. So that is number 1, and that is a style that, look, I've been there before. I've been in the situation. So it's nothing to be afraid of. What's most important is, can you recognize your own style? Are you low on the discipline category? Are you low on the love category? If so, it might be time to reflect. How can you change that? Number 2, on the ruler side, or the ruler, the dictator. The idea on this side of things is that you have a high discipline, but you're very low on the love category. So in this case, someone that has this rule, they're a leader that they have trouble releasing control of things. They want to oversee and hold everything, tight, and they don't want to give up or relinquish control or delegate certain tasks. And everything is very black and white, and it's very much by the book, and there is no gray area. And as a result of this, sometimes this person can become more of a rule follower, and they're less in tune with their team and their team's kind of emotional needs, or maybe their team's just, just overall support. So this person can be a little too rigid sometimes, and a lot of times people don't like to follow this person, even though they have a high discipline. Interested in owning your very own Active Age? Join the fastest growing franchise concept in senior care. As an Active Age franchise partner, you can be in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Have access to a world-class Margaritaville-style environment, and together We can change the world for seniors and their family caregivers. Own an active age today. Shh, it's a movement. And then, of course, we got the people pleasers, and I've been there too. In some cases, I would say I default more there than I do anywhere else on this chart. But the people pleasers, look, they have a high emotional intelligence. They love making new friends, and everyone loves them, but they don't necessarily look up to and respect that person in the same way. They just love them. So if that person all of a sudden becomes high in the disciplinarian category, they're like, whoa, what happened here, right? So it's important that if someone is a people pleaser, that they learn how to increase their kind of the disciplinarian side of things, right? So a people pleaser truly has a high level of caring for others, but a lot of times they're not respected in their professional role. Now, the support style. This is where 47% of most managers and leaders sit, is in this support style. And the thing about this person is they're fairly good at like hitting certain goals, and they're fairly good at, kind of like leading a team. But if you're in this category, you have trouble taking the company, taking the business, or taking the team to the next level. So this person may not be as much of a driver. They may not be able to take and achieve those goals and go beyond that and take the company to the next level, and that's why they're in this support category. So how do you take it to the next level? How can you become the leader that can elevate, empower your team, and that can truly drive the business to the next level, as you are strong in both the love category and both the discipline category, and you're gonna elevate your team. And those who elevate, they lead their teams effectively. They get results, but they also earn respect. People both love them and they look up to them. They follow them and they follow through on things that are important because they have earned their respect. These people are typically great mentors, and they also are good at accelerating other people's leadership abilities. And so typically someone that is in this category can take companies to new levels, can take teams to new heights that they've never achieved before, because this person can elevate the entire team. So what is your leadership style? It's important for you to do a self-assessment. Understand, which, if you were to put yourself into a box, is it here? Is it over there? Is it up here? Is it in the support category? If so, what box are you in? How can you improve your kind of like your disciplinarian skills, in the sense of how do you hold people accountable? How do you hold yourself accountable? How do you stick to certain rules, certain core values, certain leadership principles that you want to abide by? And then on this category, how do you show your team the love? How do you help them grow as individuals? How do you help them become better versions of themselves? How can you improve in these different areas? And if so, you will become a leader who's going to elevate your team. So that being said, guys, if you're interested in opening up your very own adult daycare, if you want to, pursue the American dream and become your own business owner and lead an amazing organization, go to adcpro.com. Make sure you check out all of our YouTube videos. And if you haven't already, register for our monthly webinars. And if you want to own your very own Active Age, go to activeagecare.com/franchise. We'll see you on the next one. Peace. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you'd like to learn how to open your own adult daycare center, go to adcpro.com. If you'd like the latest business tips, click here, and make sure you subscribe to our channel. Click here. We'll see you guys next time.